We should take a break after all that running around.
Let's light it up! Rev the engines! Try and stop me! Burn it down!
Phew. Bring it.
Light it up!
No touching.
Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me!
Everybody stand back.
Pyroclastic surge!
Access denied.
Light of the blazing sun! Ah!
Bring it!
Burn it down!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Wrath from the sky! Rise!
No touching.
Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle!
Everybody stand. Access denied.
Wrath from the sky! Burn it down!
Let's light it up.
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Bring it!
Teamwork is great. Born of ice and frost.
Wrath from the sky!
Astra. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
Wait, seriously? Escoffier in a cooking contest? Now that I've got to see! Mesdames et messieurs.
Savannah?
Monica? Huh.
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. The labels will be placed out of sight
As one of the judges.
when both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Monica, even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Alphonse? Gaspar? Get to work!
Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
A dash of frosting!
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavor.
Come on, Escoffier! Come on, traveler!
The balance of flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
A little amuse-bouche! Adaptive frosting!
Escoffier is already on.
I think this flavor...
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg.
Goose on the loose! That was perfect!
We were like a flock of snowing geese, completely in sync, working gracefully and elegantly together. Great work, team!
Time's up! Contestants, please take your dishes to the back.
Huh. That guy was right. You really can't tell whose is whose just by looking at them.
We both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my recommendation for good reason. She wouldn't screw up something as elementary as the cake's appearance.
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10. Only because there's...
Huh? Really?
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had a single bite and already...
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be...
How exciting! I think maybe someone got a little carried away when they were adding the sugar.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place.
It appears the decision is unanimous. This gâteau is far below the standard we would expect.
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out...
Something's not right here. Savannah...
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has...
What? It's... Savannah?
No! That's in...
Hey, Savannah! You cheated, didn't you? You cheat! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't...
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without me ever laying a finger. It was Vanishem's staff who labeled them. Isn't it more likely that Escoffier's lost her edge? Oh, or maybe her assistants let the team down.
You take that...
Judges, we demand a
That's enough! As head chef, or rather as team lead, I take responsibility for the dish I served. Savannah, I didn't think you'd stoop this low. If you want the codex to...
Scoff,
But you must...
it's a little late.
Look, Savannah. But only on...
So, will that be all? Ex-head chef?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef. And... But...
I know what I'm doing.
Alright, fine. I'm glad...
Escoffier?
The Codex de Boer!
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! Look!
It's alright. Besides, it's not all bad. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her...
No. No.
Huh?
That's it? No secrets. No nothing? I don't believe it.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life-threatening.
Oh, I knew.
Pent-up stress.
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person.
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things. She'll hide herself away.
But why?
Our best guess is.
And there, even so.
Yeah, and it's
Huh, about that.
Leone and Up.
No.
Well, how is it?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate.
Is it really that bad? I made sure to taste test it before it was.
Oh, relax. The offending flavors are coming from in between, or in other words, we have a traitor in our...
I'm sorry. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. Or whatever's going on with you.
Food safety.
But I swear I didn't do it on... But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with...
This is...
I know, it's terrible. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? Firstly, it's so you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or... Oh, well, I'm not... You should tell Vanisham. Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex?
Ugh. What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier...
Now that you mention it, but the difference...
Still, as had so many times, I've seen her make the cake base over and...
Yeah, thinking back on.
She wants to prove, but after count, and at some point along...
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, also she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine.
Oh, for goodness.
Of course, seeing how utterly...
There's still... She might not be a...
You'd think...
New head chef, you
I wonder.
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to... Hey, did you hear me? Once...
All this time, I've...
I sincerely... Let's give her the...
In that case, I'll go and update.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long day.
Oh, nice! Macarons? Oh.
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose? Every year they migrate long distance. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the... But what those poets don't know, when's the lead goose? So the truth is that leadership, I guess cooking is a science, not magic. Of course, some people have a more... I'd have no reason to expect... And come to...
vengeance!
Why are we here so early? Our meeting with, check on her? Oh no. Escoffier, are you alright?
I'm fine. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? Alright. Thanks. I appreciate.
Well, there's cooking facility.
Coffee. Strong, bitter coffee beans. Transformed. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Glad to hear it. But make sure to catch up on your... Wait.
I'll save it for whenever.
Escoffier! Have you seen Savannah?
Huh? No.
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all only to find... I left Alphonse, and if she's not here...
Boss,
Alphonse? You're supposed to...
we were, but then...
Oh.
Of course. From the... Yeah, but...
The Codex de...
Seriously?
Ugh, idiot.
Hold on.
It was you. It sounds like...
Retrieve the codex. So the cooking...
She's...
this is... First, we thought that
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand...
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
All right, after you.
I'll bring my seasonings. looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it?
I think...
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get here? Aw, they ran off!
that could be easier said than done.
Well...
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food...
we... See, this is why you should always bring snacks, you know?
There's no time for that.
Oh.
Off to the freezer! A little amuse-bouche! A dash of frosting!
Blubber beasts or not, are we sure this stuff is edible?
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question.
Yes, we can't afford...
Hey, be careful! Scare them off too much and they might not come back again. Wow, it's really stinging! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
Yes! The tracks turned back again. again. A dash of frosting!
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one.
Sure.
All those years slaving away under. Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden. Hey, go scout. Did you not hear me?
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known what you were planning, I'd never have.
Ha! Don't be so. You were terrified of her finding. Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain. That she first idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor. He offered Modeste his friendship, only to murder him out of... He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I
am no Savelli. Nor...
Oh, You didn't show any remorse when she left.
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness.
Ooh.
I somehow... Ever since I learned the truth, I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long!
But you drank it too!
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You... I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh water.
No. Everything I ever did was a failure. And now...
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for—
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica!
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have—
You can't!
Stay back if you want her— Escoffier and the Traveler. I can't—
Monica!
Escoffier and the Traveler. Stay back if you want her alive!
A recipe?
A recipe? Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius.
Are you...
He and Savelli. We're talking about a... That's right.
Will you...
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure.
Wait, what's the...
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole...
Uh-oh. Savannah's going to...
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward.
That's true.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route. An inspired melange. water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere. They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping.
Time to go!
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests. Off to the freezer! It seems to really like the texture of Rome Maritime flowers. A dash of frosting! never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
No recipe, no problem. That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them... you really...
Trust our adventurers' instincts. We're pros at this stuff. Just, okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro-rummager from all those... Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her...
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I...
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited. It's exactly the treasure, our limited stock. He was praised. Modeste tried as our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself where I did not belong? I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, I'd be able to face him without shame. Or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of unfortunately...
So it was...
I always thought it...
In that case, what does that say?
The taste of gâteau, being the perfectionist, but as he baked, it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses. In hindsight, over the course of the finest culinary talent of his generation, now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything. And because we had become estranged, I cannot be there yet despite everything.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess
So, also...
Modeste told me Did he hope I would gain? But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, what would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison. I cannot. I will do what it may lead. I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation in tatters. The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Huh?
So we thought... Bon appetit! A little amuse-bouche!
The treasure of Remoria. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but... but now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure... Oh, it's...
Monica? Oh,
Escoffier? What?
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure so he came...
This can't be happening! All the years I spent... all that...
Monica?
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Praise be to Lord Remus. You barbarian shall be slain.
disgrace. A liability to herself and everyone else. Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
A dash of frost!
Why is this place still shaking? chit-chat. Let's get out of here, Traveler Escoffier!
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, no, you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're a
Oh. I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space. Ugh.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Venejem!
What did you expect?
We had to do
It was my fault. Escoffier had to leave. Come back, Escoffier.
Okay, so...
Huh? Sorry, I was kinda in my own head at the time.
If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up?
Escoffier's right.
Things were pretty...
Our customers know at the end of the day.
No,
Well, about that...
It's been a while, Chef
Fermal, I'm so sorry. I put far too much pressure on you, but...
Actually...
Huh?
We thought and as it turned,
No way!
it can. A small dose might...
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking...
There's... more.
You mean... She...
Oh...
Let's not be too quick to so you better make sure you...
I will. I'm sorry. There's still one question. Is it just...
It's because the heating...
What?
I felt like something was up. You quit all the ovens in the... I would have figured it out the day of the bake.
No. I spent so... It all comes back.
Oh, do you know how long I spent perfecting my gâteau de bois? And you clearly have no idea. Genius or not. You're only a... Surely you have...
I haven't forgotten.
Ha-ha!
What?
So you got your mojo back?
Yeah.
Friends again! So nice to...
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch.
But...
Right. And also...
No! So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is...
Hey!
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in!
Quite rightly, too. Piece of...
Oh yeah, look at that!
Now, where were we? Everything that's happened. I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I said all this to Savannah before I left. Although, as we saw, I don't think any of it sank in. I had 2 reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course. But the other was that the Hotel de Boer had so I did
improve!
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from... She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime muc. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be... Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now. Did you
What?
And the other half?
Uh-oh. Paimon's settling up.
Don't... In the meantime, take the...
Alright!
Oh, of course.
Surely, Mom, she practically dedicated her...
Since you mentioned the treasure, between the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorian...
Huh?
Don't forget, it was... And as for the loom, even if Sibeli had...
So after all that, feels strange to say about Paimon.
Hey! Huh? You just got back. Did you see any experts?
Wait!
If all...